Hello everyone. Hi, welcome to the stream. Now I feel like a talk show host. Okay, happy Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Today's stream is going to be a fun one. It's gonna be a talky stream. What I was planning on doing today is drawing, but then Olivia and I were talking about zodiac signs and horoscopes last night, and I was like, yo, do you want to just like talk about it on stream tomorrow? And she knows more about it than I do, so she was down to do it. So that's what today's stream is going to be about. So give me a second here. Okay, everyone say hi to Olivia. I feel like a talk show host.
Hi.
Can everyone, okay, wait, can people in the chat tell me if you can hear Olivia or not? I just want to make sure that I have that set properly. Yeah, hi Jamie, hi Smeagol, hi Paul, hi Eric. Please don't be mean to Jamie as a moderator because she's going to stay a moderator. Please, Smeagol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Official Rick Astley, how's this in my recommendations? I don't know, you like watching good content?
Yeah, exactly.
Hello Jefferson. Jefferson. Cassie, hi, hello, they can hear you. I feel like you're quiet in my ear though. Can you say something?
Hello guys.
Is she
I'm so happy
quiet?
to be here on lovely stream.
It feels weird because I just see myself on the stream and it's just like your voice that I'm listening to.
I know, it's weird. I'm talking to you and then it's like only voice. But I see your face reaction like 10 seconds later.
Yes. Hi Adrian, thanks for joining. I'm not adding any more mods as of yet because I just added a bunch of my friends to be mods. But you know, if the channel grows then I'll be looking for more mods, so maybe then Smeagol. But thanks Rick Astley for the Rick rolling before you go. Thank you.
Rick rolling. Yeah.
But yeah, so Olivia knows a lot more about zodiac signs than I do. The only thing I know is that I'm a Scorpio. So, what is this called? Like when I told you like my info for when I was born and where I was born, like, is this like a reading?
Yeah, like a reading. So I inputted everything that she told about me into a birth chart, like calculator. So they give you like a chart with all these like lines on it. And basically it tells you about different signs that encompass you, not only your sun sign. So like when you say you're a Scorpio, that's your sun sign. So like everyone's like, I'm this, but it's only like one part of you. And your birth chart is very specific.
So you can be, like your sun sign can be the same as somebody else's, but then what makes it more specific and different is the other things that are involved. I'm assuming there's a moon sign.
Yeah, there's like your moon sign, there's your rising sign, there's your Venus sign, Mercury, Mars, like all these different things, and they kind of encompass different parts of you and your personality and your identity.
Yeah, see, I'm so excited to learn because everyone knows here on the channel at least that I love taking personality tests and learning more about myself and seeing how accurate things are. So I want to see like if I resonate with a lot of what you're saying, because I feel like personally the stuff I've read about Scorpios, or at least like the one thing that stands out to me is that they're very lustful people, and I'm like, I don't know about that one.
It's a bad it's a bad like what is it called, what's the word, representation.
That's Scorpios. The word. You're so good at words.
I'm so good at words, I know. But I think like the most hated signs are probably Scorpios and Gemini, which is me and you, lovely.
Yeah,
we're great people. So I don't understand where the hate's from.
I've heard about the Gemini thing, and I've heard Leos are strong, something like that. I don't know.
Leos can just come off as like very egotistical, which is like but it's really like they're confident, you know?
I see. Yeah,
they're very confident in themselves. And like a little side note, I'm a Leo rising or ascendant sign, which
so you have both. You have both the Gemini and the Leo.
I do have a Leo property, like as one of my identifiers, I guess, main identifiers. So people, I guess, who meet me might be like, oh, you kind of seem like a Leo to me, but that's probably why.
That makes sense.
So like we'll get into that too. Like so like the main three things that I was telling Lovely is that there's main three identifiers that people might like talk about that make you you. So that's your sun sign, which we just talked about.
Yeah.
Your moon sign and your rising sign, or people call it ascendant. So like your moon sign is supposed to be like your inner personality self, whereas your sun sign is like your main identifier, like what you think that you are, or like what you want other people to think that you are, like deep down, like as a very general thing. So maybe if you're a Scorpio, Lovely, maybe you want to present that you're passionate about your interests and all this
I see
stuff.
that.
Yeah, but maybe emotionally when you're by yourself alone in your room, who knows, maybe you're like crying like me, a Cancer.
We'll find out.
Yeah, so like if your moon sign is something different, you know, it might be like mine's a Cancer, so even though I'm a Gemini, like outwardly, inside I'm a Cancer, so I'm sad, so I have some sad vibes when I'm alone. That's like you know, like your moon, so that affects like your emotions. And people also say it's like an identifier with your relationship with your mom. So
that's I'm interested in that because I'm really, really close with my mom. And also, chat, it's gonna be hard for me to reply to some of you because I'm having a conversation right now. See, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's true. You're talking to me. But I was reading some of your moon signs. So Lovely's moon sign is in Pisces. So I don't know if you know anything about Pisces.
I don't know. So you need to like explain things to me because I don't know anything about the other signs except for like, you know, Geminis are like two-faced and Scorpios like to do it. So
okay, so main thing about a Pisces, like I don't know many Pisces, but my dad is a Pisces. They're known to be very creative. They're kind of like old souls. This is like your sun sign, I guess you could say. Like, so somebody says they're Pisces, those are like generalizations of who they are. Creative, old souls, they're very intuitive. That's a big thing. Like some of them are very artsy, I feel like. So your moon sign in particular is in Pisces, so maybe you have some of those elements that have to do with your emotions. So reading this, it says lunar Pisceans are known to be dreamy and not always in touch with reality.
Is this in one of the pictures that you sent me? Should I open that up?
I didn't send you like the description. Okay. So I wanted to look those up after. Yeah. But if you want, I can.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
The link. But if like in one of the pictures I sent Lovely, that's like all of her other signs. So like it shows her moon sign, her rising sign, her Mercury sign, her Venus sign. Like there's, you know how there's the 12 signs? So they're probably everywhere in your birth chart. And some people might feel more towards one sign because it might appear more. So if you're looking at your birth chart or your like signs, I think I didn't really analyze it too much, but you could have more signs that are like earthy or fire signs or air signs. So you might attribute yourself more to those elements.
This is a lot to take in. What does it mean for it to be like an earth sign or a water sign or something like that?
Well, like very general. This is like very general. Air signs are known to be pretty communicative, so they're like very talkative people and sociable in general. Fire signs, you know, they're emotional and can be angry little beings with a lot of passion. And then water signs are kind of more the emotional, calm type, I guess. And then earth signs are, of course, people down to earth, you know. Like
all of this is just making me think of like Avatar.
Yeah, a little bit. It is a little bit like Avatar when you think about it. If you think of like I was trying to think of sometimes like their characters. Some of them kind of do attribute with them. I don't know, like Aang is definitely very air sign. He's an air sign vibe because he's childlike and sociable. You know, he likes everybody.
Yeah, and Zuko does like, you know, get heated. He gets angry very easily.
Angry. Yeah, I feel like yeah, he might have some Scorpio energy too. Scorpios are actually a water sign, so a lot of people think they're a fire sign, but they're actually a water
Oh,
sign. Yeah, but big, yeah, big fire sign energy with Zuko when he gets angry. Yeah,
oh, okay.
but I feel
Mhm.
like Zuma could maybe be like a Gemini. She might actually be like, because she has, you know, those two sides where
Yeah,
she's
where she's
sensitive.
either like, yeah, super, like she shows that she doesn't really care and stuff like that, and then the other side of her that just wants to be accepted.
Exactly, yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
But I don't know, what do you want to read more on your sign? Do you want to go into
Okay,
your
so
moon
you,
sign qualities?
yeah, because you kind of touched upon that already, right? So my
Okay,
sun sign is Scorpio, and then my moon
Scorpio.
in Pisces.
In Pisces, your rising is in Virgo, which honestly I wasn't that surprised about. And like I was reading a little bit about your Mercury, not too much, but I think the three main ones are like the big things to say about you.
Is
Making
Mercury
it who you
the
are.
Gemini one? Is that the MC I'm looking at?
No, Mercury is separate. MC,
Oh,
I
I
think
see.
is. I haven't read into MC actually,
Mm.
but I think that one is like more specific. Mercury is like how you communicate. It says Mercury. Your Mercury's in Sagittarius.
Oh,
Your
I see
Venus
it. It's
is
under
in
moon. Haha,
Capricorn.
can't read.
Yeah, if everyone else on the stream can read, there it is.
There's a lot
But,
for me to pay
yeah.
attention to right now.
Well, maybe I should talk a little bit about your sun sign first, because maybe some people don't know much about Scorpios.
Yeah, okay,
They're
that
like,
sounds good.
A lot of people say they're very lustful. I don't know if that's true all the time. It's kind of, and sometimes people say they're like grungy as well, like kind of edgy. People make fun of like in the, I don't want to say the astro community because I'm not really in it, but people point at like people point at Scorpios to like only wear black and like they're kind of like that emo kid.
I mean, that was me at one point in my life.
Because I don't know, they're kind of very like to themselves and passionate about certain things, you know, or yeah. They're people like a lot of people don't like give them a bad rep because they're like, oh, they only want sex, that's all.
But it's
that's
also
not the
because
case.
they're more grungy, I guess.
Yeah, they're actually grungy little emos.
Is there anything else about Scorpios?
Like I think Scorpios, they really care about people.
Oh, okay, I resonate
like
with that.
They're one of those people that like if you mess with them though, like if you mess with them, they will come at you, but they really do care about their friends. Like people don't say that like because they're very empathetic, but people don't say that for like their general things, but at least from what I've read, like some of them are very empathetic and really care about their friends even though they might not directly show you.
I resonate with that. I think I care about my friends a lot. So
also the thing with Scorpio is that people say that they're good planners of revenge.
Oh.
So like if somebody wrongs you, lovely, I guess they better watch out a little bit.
Wait, actually though.
Yeah, like they'll be one of those people who stay up at night, you know, in their head being like, I'm gonna mess with this person, you know, I'm gonna get back at them 10 times harder than they got at me, you know.
It takes a lot for me to get angry or upset with somebody, but yeah, when I do, like I'm very fed up and just You're
definitely not one of those people who can just let something go, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like me, I've just let it go most of the time, and yeah, like Eric and I were talking about too. Like he's also an air sign, by the way. He's an Aquarius. I don't know if Eric, call out. I'm calling you out, but we forget about we kind of let things go as air signs. We're not the type of people to hold a grudge.
Oh, but water signs are more likely to do that.
Yeah, they're a bit more emotional beings.
Well, I do think I am very emotional. I will cry just for fun.
Mm-hmm. They're very good with but they're very in touch with their emotions, you know? Like they know I think they're aware when they're angry, sad, all those things. Yeah. But shall we get into your other signs? Since you already knew Scorpio?
Yeah, Scorpio bores me because I've known about it for so long and I'm like, this ain't me. So I want to know if like anything else can tell me more about like me. Yeah. And this may be more accurate.
So it says moon sign here. I'm just reading off of very basic cafe astrology. I don't know how reliable it is, but I've read off it before.
Oh yeah, everyone, the site that's the site that Olivia used, by the way, to get my reading.
So lunar Pisces are known to be dreamy and not always in touch with reality. However, these people may not always show real world savvy in day-to-day practical affairs. They make up for this with remarkable intuition. They can put themselves in anybody's shoes with extreme ease. On the plus side, this endows them with remarkable compassion and love. You are very loving.
Yeah. IF with that. I'm censoring myself.
The downside of this apparent ability to break down boundaries is that these people can easily lose themselves in suffering of others. Do you relate to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Their sense of humor is delightfully silly and a bit odd. These are a bit odd.
Oh, that's an attack.
That sentence just screams crackhead. It screams crackhead.
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong. These are perceptive souls who seem to be in touch with all the nuances and subtleties of human nature. Often this comes through a strong sense of humor that is more of the receptive kind than the type of sense of humor that would make people the life of the party. It's generally pretty easy to get them giggling.
Oh, that's me.
I think it means your humor isn't like the type to entertain people humor. It's like humor to just make you laugh. I don't know. You know, like maybe you'll laugh at your own jokes.
That's so accurate. Wait, that's too accurate.
That's funny. Okay, so a moon in Pisces people can get tagged as spaced out, but there's a lot more to them than meets the eye. They feel things out and they rely on their intuition. Do you feel like that you do that sometimes? That you rely on your intuition?
What does relying on my intuition mean?
Like your gut feeling.
Like I trust my
Yeah, I trust your gut.
Yeah.
You trust your gut a lot.
Yeah, I do more so than like I try to consider logic in there as well, but I think ultimately the decision I make is based more so on gut feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm the type of person who does not really rely on logic. I rely on what we call vibes.
That's where I'm at too. But I think maybe a less extreme.
Yeah, I don't know, sometimes I leave logic. I think Lovely is way more logical than me. But I guess by the end of the day, you probably go with your gut feeling anyway.
Yeah, like it's definitely something I take into consideration, like logic, but at the end of the day, it's mainly influenced by the vibes.
The vibes. The vibes only. Okay, what else? Generally considered soft-hearted and sweet, lunar Pisces care about others and are easily touched by human suffering. So we kind of did go into that. They're very empathetic.
Yes.
This tendency gains them the reputation as suckers for sob stories. Oh no.
Yeah.
Although this may sometimes be true, many lunar Pisces learn in their lifetimes how to discern between sincerity and manipulation.
Yes!
Still,
wait!
They definitely do have plenty of soft corners. Do you get manipulated?
Yeah, I did!
I'm gonna fight some people.
But I know better now, but like, you know, there was a point in my life where, yeah, the empathetic side of me, like, it really kind of screwed me over because, I would use that as an excuse for them.
You need to stop people from manipulating, you know? Those are haters.
Yeah, I know better now.
Oh.
I know better now.
Okay, good.
That's
From your moon
so.
sign. You
Oh
just
my
know.
gosh. Oh my
See,
god.
like some of this stuff, I think, especially when I first got into this, some of the stuff I was like so shocked by because, you know, some people say that the sun signs are very general. So like if you're reading somebody else's, you might be like, I also relate to that.
Yeah.
You know? But this stuff, like reading your moon sign, I feel like I don't relate to that as much because I feel like I don't get manipulated based off empathy that much.
Are you also? Is your moon also in? Am I Pisces?
No, my moon is in Cancer. Cancers are kind of they're kind of in the community. If you like a general like sun sign, like I guess of Cancer would be that they're crybabies.
Oh.
They'll just cry at anything. They're big babies.
Do you agree with that?
So yeah, I guess to some extent I'm kind of a big crybaby when I'm alone. Cause like this moon sign stuff mostly is for your kind of like your inner reflection on yourself, right? So like other people might not see that I'm a Cancer at all. They're like, Olivia, I've never seen you cry, you know? But late nights, you know, they hit you with the
with your thoughts.
With your thoughts when you're alone, sobbing.
Yeah, because like hearing the moon sign so far, I'm like, this is definitely a lot more accurate. So I think you're right with saying that the sun sign is definitely more general and kind of fits more people into it, I guess. Versus this moon sign right now, I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. That is me, the crackhead who cries and gets manipulated.
But I feel like a lot of this moon sign stuff is like, for example, I would have never guessed that you were like that empathetic that people would manipulate you. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
I guess, yeah.
Well, I feel like you are empathetic, but I feel like, I don't know.
Oh, but I think it's like also because I know better now that like I don't let that. I would hope that I wouldn't let it happen anymore, but I try to put like show myself as somebody who doesn't get manipulated. So I mean, I'm glad you don't get the vibes.
You're probably more cautious now, right?
Sorry, say that again.
You're probably more cautious now, right?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if that's good or bad though, but
well, some of this stuff I feel like I wouldn't have been able to tell from, I don't know, getting to know you like on the surface, you know? Because like I feel like with moon signs, like it's deeper, you know? So
yeah. So everyone who's watching as well, like this is, you know, new info about Lovely. I thought it's oh man, I forget how much I've shared already on the internet, and that some people actually just don't really know me that well. Because to Jamie, this is probably old news, which was why I'm like,
right,
yeah, this is like, yeah, me. But you're like, oh, I didn't see you as that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. We did just meet a couple months ago.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be like, dang, she's definitely a moon in Pisces. You know, that's not what I got.
Man.
I'm trying to read if there's anything else that sticks out. A lot of this is compassion, instinctive. We already knew about intuition. This one says, since the moon represents our instinctive nature, moon in Pisces seems to know how things feel without actually experience. For example, if they've never had sex, they seem to know all about it.
Wait, that's such a weird example.
That is a weird example. Like, why did they use that example? But do you kind of relate to people telling you about experiences and you kind of already knowing?
Yeah, but so like? When I've thought about this before, like, because I think I'm an empathetic person, right? Which, like, an empathy is you kind of feel for what the other person is feeling, right? But I thought that was just me, like, being, like, getting ahead of myself and thinking that I know how other people are feeling. But I would like to think that I'm able to see their perspective and where they're coming from. Like I would put myself under that, but like you never really know, right, how somebody else is feeling.
That's true.
But yes, I think I would.
I learned so many new things about Lovely. She's empathetic.
See, it feels bad calling yourself like, it's like saying like, oh, I'm so humble, right? Like it doesn't make sense to call yourself that.
I think it's hard to see if somebody is empathetic solely on playing games and
like you need to see like the interactions that you have with them to kind of prove it, right?
Exactly.
So like I would think that Jamie would agree that that I can't speak English, that I'm empathetic, but I don't know. You guys will see the more you get to know me, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna dig into more things about you though. We can move on to rising sign if you want.
Yes.
Because this one I was excited for because I honestly would have got Virgo vibes from you.
And I am a Virgo, right? For my rising?
Your rising.
Okay. So wait, just for the new viewers that came in, so my sun sign is Scorpio. My moon sign is Pisces. And now we're moving on to the rising sign, which is Virgo.
Virgo. So another name for rising sign is ascendant sign. And basically it's kind of the lens that you put for other people when they see you. So, or when they meet you.
Oh, like a front?
Generally a first impression sign.
So how you want people to perceive you.
How you want people to perceive you. So earlier I said I'm a Leo rising. So, and people have told me, like, I think one or two people, I think maybe one person has told me, oh, you seem like a Leo to me. Don't you
do. From the little I know about Leos.
Yeah. I'm loud.
No, like you're confident is like the vibes that I get, and I feel like Leos are very like sure of themselves.
Another thing about rising signs, I actually didn't read this for you. I should, but rising signs can also be attributed to your physical appearance as well. So
what does that mean?
For example, Leo, right? Like so like if you're, from my example, because I've read about mine, that Leo risings tend to have big hair.
Makes sense.
Like very, like I have very thick hair. If you ask any of my friends, my hair is thicker than the average, although it might not look it. It might not look it.
Wait, I wonder if Jamie's rising sign is a Leo, because she also has really, really thick hair and she's also very confident. She comes across as like super like
maybe she is. Yeah, but it's also sometimes it comes through physical appearance a little bit as well. I guess it kind of makes sense because it's your first impression, right? So when people look at you, that's part of the first impression. But yours is a Virgo, and I don't know if you know anything about Virgos.
I know nothing.
You know nothing about Virgos?
I don't know.
Virgos, they don't get a bad rep, I should say, but they're known to be very like A-type people, stereotypical A-type, like clean, organized. They want things a certain way. So I feel like when I first met you, based off like your streams and like your YouTube and everything, like looking at you, you seem like a very put together, like, looking person.
That is what I want people to see.
You gave me Virgo vibes, but sometimes they get like, you know how type A people kind of get like a bad rep. That they're too
like controlling.
Uptight,
Yeah.
Exactly. Virgos they get that kind of bad rep. Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. Oh.
Yeah. I can't believe we haven't heard about Virgos, but yeah, they're an earth sign, by the way.
Oh, and what are earth signs known for again?
They're
down to earth.
Very down to earth. They're not flexible. Like think about
earth,
like
rigid. Yeah.
Yes, rigid. Like air signs are
like they hold their ground. Yeah.
Yes. So Virgo is a good example of that because they don't really like changing their way. They want it in a certain way with certain,
Is Pisces
cleanness
also a water sign?
Yeah, I think Pisces are a water sign.
Okay, so it's my
I think it's
sun and moon.
Pisces. Yeah. So your sun and moon are water. You have so far in the big three, you have some water coming through.
Those are tears.
Those are tears. The 2 drops.
Wait, this is so. Wait, that Virgo. Okay, yeah. Tell me more.
Go on. So, reading your Virgo rising, it says you do everything skillfully with a fine sense of craftsmanship and precision, perfectionism, care, and attention to detail. You are keenly observant and have an acute sensitivity to each and everything in your environment. Therefore, you attend to small things that others do not readily notice, and subtleties and fine points. You fulfill your sole function through service, assisting and helping others, perhaps in a rather humble, we've used that word today, understated, unglamorous way, and doing a job for its own sake rather than for personal recognition and glory. Your simple desire to be useful and to be of service, your willingness to engage in ongoing practice in order to improve, and your willingness to change or adjust yourself accordingly to the light you have at any given moment enables you to fulfill your function. When out of balance, you criticize, worry, obsess about yourself and or your health or body and tend to magnify problems.
I feel attacked.
Did that hit too hard?
Yeah. Wait. Whoa. Hold up. Whoa. Okay, we need to like unpack some of that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So basically, you like things very organized. I think at the beginning it says you're very like organized and pay attention to detail, observant. That's a big thing.
Yeah, those okay. So you bringing that up again is. I need to like get used to talking about myself and not feel like a narcissist whenever I also, hi everyone. Sorry, I'm reading chat somewhat, but like it's difficult because I'm also like listening to Olivia, so I can't multitask. I'm sorry, everyone. But hello everyone. Thank you for joining. I will go drink my water. I read the water commands because I don't have to speak to that, so that's why Roni Boni, whenever he's saying water, I will take the drink.
I will drink water too.
Yeah, thank you. So with that being said, like with attention to detail is something that like I feel like I've been told that I am good at and what was it? It was paying and paying attention to like things that other people don't notice. Like that like hits hard. That like hits close to home.
I think that I 100% agree that you're good at that from the streams. Watching the streams back, like you notice things that I feel like a lot of
like during the Among Us games.
Yeah, during the Among Us. That might be just me. I don't notice anything. So.
But yeah, like I like to pay attention to the little details and things because I think I don't know, just in general. I like noticing things that other people don't. So, yeah. Whoa. Okay, wait, what else was in there? It's okay.
So they were also talking about service and like you enjoy helping others, like mostly for your own sake rather than for recognition.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with that,
I know you don't want to talk about how humble you are, but I think you are very humble.
Well, okay, so with that one and helping others pretty much, like I do feel like I have a duty because so it's either one, if I don't do it, no one else is gonna do it. That tends to happen a lot. The second is like I like to, oh my god, I gotta burp. I'm so sorry. The apple and the water drinking. I'm not going to though. I can't burp. Girls don't burp, guys. Come on. But
burp command.
Burp command. What was I saying? Oh my gosh.
You were
yeah.
talking about how humble you are.
No. It's so yeah, either I do something because I feel like nobody else is going to do it, or I like to do stuff for my friends because they deserve it. And I want them to feel appreciated. So if I can help them because I know that they would for me. So I don't necessarily know if that means that
Well,
yeah, I
right now
normally
you
don't
being
expect things in
yourself-
return.
Oh, even right now, you saying that, like, oh, I don't want to say that I'm humble without, seeming like a narcissist. I feel like that in itself shows that you don't need the recognition of it.
Oh,
of, like,
that's a
being
good
humble
point.
or anything,
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And also the other thing I wanted to bring up is like the first point with me being organized, like
Yes.
and with this also being my rising sign, which is how you described it. It's like, how you want others to perceive you, I guess, or how you come across to other people. Like, yeah, I only make my bed and clean my room for stream. But yeah.
Exactly. Virgo rising, of course. I like some of the other videos that I've like watched of you, like very like clean, like even like I mean like the editing and everything.
Yeah, so that's the other thing as well with me being a perfectionist, and that again comes with the small details. Like when I'm editing my videos, I'll spend a lot of time on like something that's on screen for only like 2 seconds, but I can't stop myself from like making it perfect. And everything that I try to learn and I want to get good at, I try to be as polished at it as possible.
Makes a lot of sense. Do you identify yourself as a type A or type B person? Like just in general?
I think type A. But type B doesn't necessarily mean that you're a messy person, right? Because in my mind, I'm like type A is like you're super organized and like have checklists. Like those are type A people. I don't really know what type B means.
Type B are like chill people that kind of live in the present. They don't.
Oh yeah, no. It's like normally for trips, I like to plan. Like I also like to do spontaneous stuff, but I like doing spontaneous stuff with like a backup plan.
You're
so I'm type A.
Type A person.
I want to be type B, but like I know I'm type A. I need security.
You do. Well, another thing that they mentioned, I think, was what was it? The last part was like kind of like the negative, I guess, which was when out of balance, you criticize, worry, obsess about yourself and your health or body, or tend to magnify problems. Do you think any of those downsides you relate to?
I'm very critical of myself. Jamie also knows it. Like I'm way too harsh on myself a lot of the time, trying to be better at being happy with who I am. I am happy with who I am, but there are times where, especially when you're feeling down, where I just like attack myself even more for the smallest stuff. Yeah.
Should be more confident, Leslie. No insecurity, less insecurity.
We're working on it. I've gotten a lot better at it within the last couple of years, and kind of accepting who I am fully. But yeah.
Yeah, self-love and self-care is really important. So I'm glad you have that. I'm glad you're getting it.
Oh.
Yeah. So another thing on this site, I don't know if this is specific, but it has like Virgo risings along with like the Mercury. So like it also has an analyzation if you have a Mercury and whatever with the Virgo rising. I don't know what that means. But Mercury, your Mercury sign is supposed to identify like how you communicate. So I know I think you said your Mercury was in Sagittarius?
Yeah, it's a Sagittarius. I don't know anything about Sagittarius. Sagittarii either.
Oh, Sagittarius. They're known to be adventurous, spontaneous type.
Oh.
So maybe when you're communicating with others, I'm
a very excitable person.
You communicate in adventurous and exciting ways.
I'm a lot of talk. That's where the type B in me like wants to, like, where I want to be a type B. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'll fight you. I don't mean it, but like,
But reading
oh,
under that specific section, it says your ruling planet Mercury is in the idealistic sign of Sagittarius. You have definite convictions, beliefs, philosophical ideas, and opinions that are important to you and which color your entire approach to life. You may believe that you know the truth for everybody and nitpick over minor behaviors, minor to others, not to you. And you also tend to hold yourself unrealistically high standards as you try to sincerely apply your beliefs and ideals.
oh. See, that's interesting because I don't really see myself as somebody who has strong values.
Do you have beliefs?
What?
Do you have beliefs?
Like,
Do you believe in yourself?
That's such a loaded question, Olivia. I think that I think I don't say I have strong values because I'd like to think I'm open to hearing what other people have to say, and I don't really try to push what I value onto other people. I don't know. I try to be open about things.
Mm-hmm. I relate to that as well. Like I really don't have any strong opinions.
I'm so easily swayed. People could be like, you know, don't drink water. Like, I don't know, like it's bad for you, and I'd be like, is it? Like,
that goes with your manipulation.
Oh. Well, it's like because I wanna. Is it because I'm an open-minded person that I'm easily manipulated? Probably.
Yeah. Well, I agree. Like, I relate to that. I'm easily swayed by other people's opinions. Like, if people from either side are telling me their reasons, I'm like, okay, you're both
and
right,
I think that's also part of my my self-doubt because I don't normally think that I'm right or that, you know, I'm super knowledgeable in things, which is why I like to hear what other people have to say because I just assume that they know more.
You're smart. You know a lot. Don't worry. So this was like the only reading that wasn't quite accurate, I think, so far.
Well, because I'd say I'm a pretty loud person when I talk to others. Like how do I describe this? Like, I think I like attention, which is why I tried to like captivate people. That sounds. I mean, I'm also a streamer, so that's not a surprise. Like, I'm putting myself out here on the internet with my thoughts and things like that.
Exactly.
So, because that was the first part of this section, right? Is that they what was it? What was the first couple lines?
It was, you have definite convictions, beliefs, philosophical ideas, and opinions that are important to you, which color your entire approach to life.
Like, yeah, I don't know anymore.
Not
actually.
that part?
No.
It says you may believe that you know the truth for everybody. That part? And nitpick over minor behaviors?
Maybe. Because, like, the thing, like, the value or belief that I have that I'm, like, definitely sure of, at least for myself and how I want to, like, how I'm living life by is that I want to show respect to everyone and be just, like, super kind, to everyone that I meet. So when people kind of aren't like that, I get very angry because I'm like, yo, that's the bare minimum for being a decent human being.
Just be a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, that's stuff that angers me. So that would be me being nitpicky about small stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This one kind of off.
Yeah, it was kind of off. Okay, I agree. Okay, so those are your three main ones.
So
I think you related more to your moon one. If you want, we can go more specifically in other ones, but
Just to recap,
I don't know
for
as
everyone.
much. Yeah, you can recap.
So the recap is sun sign Scorpio, which I didn't really relate to. The moon one was Pisces, right? Yep. And that one hit close to home, and also my rising, which is Virgo.
Yes, Virgo.
Also,
you learned so many new signs today.
Okay, so what I know about these signs now, are that Pisces are empathetic people. Is that what the general consensus is? Okay. And then not Sagittarius. Virgos are type A generally. And I'm learning that Sagittariuses are just very passionate, strong valued people.
Well, I think it was just for that specific section.
Oh, so just for Mercury?
Some Sagittarius is like the Sagittarius I know, they're not like that. But Sagittarius are supposed to be known to be like spontaneous and very adventurous. Like they're the type of people who travel.
Oh, that's the line that I was just like, that might be like how I communicate, because I want to come across as that.
Yeah. I don't know why they had that specific section for that website where under your rising it also gave you your Mercury. So I don't know what that specific means, but we can also talk about your Venus, maybe like more about your Mercury, like not with your rising.
Yeah, let's talk more about
them together.
Let's talk more about the Mercury one, because we're already kind of on that topic. Yeah.
Let me look up Sagittarius.
Hi, Alamino. Hi, Molly. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining.
I don't know as much about the other parts of the sign. I know only mostly about the main three, because most people know about that in general if you're kind of into it.
Can you just tell me about the other signs, because I don't know about them? So
yeah, I can do it in order. So Aries are hot-headed, very like, they're kind of the babies of, well, not the babies like in a sense that they're crybabies like Cancer, but they're kind of like the naive ones. The zodiac. So they come first, which is April to May. Or no, not April to May. March to April.
So it starts there in the March to April with Aries.
What are the dates? Or...
No, well, you said that they're first.
Oh, I don't know why it starts there, but they're the first in the zodiac, so I don't know why it begins there, but they're kind of known to be the youngins. So like, I think I said before, like Pisces are kind of considered the old souls because they're the last.
Yeah, you said that.
In the zodiac. And I think I read something about the signs that they kind of represent the life cycle a little bit. So like Aries are
like because they're new. Yeah.
And then Taurus comes next, and they're kind of like the toddlers, and Geminis are like the kind of preteens because they're moody and like they shift back and forth.
I see that.
Yeah. So it kind of like represents a little bit like the life cycle. So yeah. But anyway, Aries is the ram. So
I thought the ram was a Taurus.
Well, Taurus is an ox, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So so and then the Capricorn's a goat, so it's very, very confusing. But Aries are known to be very hot-headed, naive. They make rash decisions.
Are they fire?
Yep, they're fire. I know a lot of Aries. Like, I have a lot of friends that are Aries because I guess sometimes Aries are supposed to get along with Geminis, as we're both.
Who's supposed to get along with me?
Scorpios. We can look up compatibility really quick.
Yeah.
Scorpio compatibility.
This is the stuff I would do when I was younger. You know, with,
I
like,
know.
with like who your crush was at the time, you'd be like, you know, compatibility. You like find out their birthday,
Well-
you're like, okay, they're this.
Well, actually, as a general like consensus, I can't talk. Water signs are supposed to get along with other water signs and earth signs, and fire signs and air signs are supposed to kind of get along. They're similar.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I just like not even looking it up, I would say Scorpio would probably get along with like Pisces or Tauruses or Capricorn, more of those types of people, because those are all like water and earth signs. But it says here that you're most compatible with Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces.
Ooh.
So,
And those all sound like water.
yeah, so Cancer is water, Virgo, Capricorn is earth, and Pisces is water. Least compatible is considered to be Leo and Aquarius. So Leos are fire and Aquariuses are air. So makes sense a little bit. So apparently you don't get along with Eric. So, but that's actually not true. Because he also has friends that are Scorpios as well. I know that for a fact.
It's just funny because the color quiz that we did, it says that like Eric's personality type is the one that I get along with.
Oh.
He's sad.
Well, okay, that's why I think that people who look up like horoscopes in general, like their sun sign, it can be very misleading.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. So actually, Scorpios and Geminis, they're supposed to kind of get along. Like, not amazing compatibility, but not poor.
But not bad. Yeah.
But, yeah. But there's also like and more analyzations of like birth charts. So like if I were to compare my compatibility with you on your birth chart, it might be more specific because it'll look at everything. Not just
instead of being like more general, yeah, based on your sun sign.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to check their birth chart or anything, CoStar is a really good app for looking at your birth chart. Although they do give you like daily horoscopes, which are, I don't know if they're very realistic or not. But if you want to download CoStar, I would do that. And
not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if you want to look at your compatibility with other people or your timeline, so it kind of like gives you like a rough idea of like what will happen in your life. I don't know how accurate it is, but like what you'll be like in the future. You can look up specific dates and stuff.
Oh, I want to know about that stuff. Oh.
Yeah, if you want, you can download the pattern, add me as a friend.
CoStar, right? That's what it is.
CoStar is more for your birth chart. You can add friends on there too, but like the pattern is an app where you can like look up specific dates. So I've looked up like dates in the past to see like you can look up any date really, and then it'd be like, oh, you're experiencing this rough patch because of this, and the pattern is very detailed. So they really go into specifically how you'll be feeling or what will be happening.
Tell me what Mercury rising means when people say that? Or like, oh no, Mercury's in retrograde.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
That's kind of like a big shift. It's like a period of time where everyone's kind of having a rough patch.
So it's for everyone though, right? Like not just
that's
specific.
more so with everybody. I'm not as into those things because I'm not. I used to be maybe, but like I'm not that type of person who looks up at my horoscope every single day. I just like asking people about theirs and like understanding them a little bit more. I use it more to understand other people, not so much to look up how my day will be going, or anything like that. So we were just talking about compatibility. I think this is kind of like a transition, but another color is your Venus. Venus, if most people know the planets, women are from Venus. So it's like the
men are from Jupiter. get more stupider.
So, but yeah, Venus is like, I think it's how you love, or how you want to be loved.
Oh, ooh, let's okay.
Yeah,
What am I? What am I?
So yours in Capricorn. I just checked. So we can read into that one.
Yeah.
To know what she wants in a man, calling all men.
I want to know. I want to know.
But some people also say as like a rough estimate of like what sign you might be more attracted to. People say just look at your Venus and find people with the same sun sign. So if your Venus is in Capricorn, it might be, I don't know if it's always true, but like you might be more attracted to Capricorn. So
what month is Capricorn?
Do you know what a Capricorn is? December to January.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't know if you know anything about Capricorns, do you?
No. Tell me.
Okay, so
I don't know, Chris. It's a interesting time to drop in.
Anything to succeed, and they're like workaholics essentially. They'll put work before anything. Is like their general consensus.
I don't know if I'm into that.
But go on. I don't really like that, but they're hard workers. They're very hard workers. I also believe they're very logical as well. They're also an earth sign. So, but I don't know if this will tell you. You might not be attracted to people like this.
It's just, I know like 2 people that are Capricorns. My friend Paul and my little brother. My little brother and I fight sometimes, so I don't know. Might just be a sibling thing anyways.
You're not attracted to Paul in any way, so...
No.
Okay, so this might not be accurate. But do you agree? Do you think that your brother or Paul are workaholics of some kind, or logical people who...
I'm not sure about Paul. He's in the chat, so he can tell me. But JP, my brother, yeah.
Yeah, he's a workaholic.
Yeah, like when he starts something, like he'll finish it, and he makes sure that it gets done. Yeah.
Yeah, like it kind of goes hand in hand with Virgo a little bit, that they really put in a lot of effort and work into what they do.
Type A.
Yeah, but just a downside about Capricorn is that they sometimes put their work and like their success ahead of other people.
Which is why I don't think I vibe.
Yeah, I don't really relate to that, but apparently, well, at least some Capricorns that I know as well, they're supposed to be really funny. So
yeah,
they have like a certain humor to them that is like witty, and
I see that for Paul and JP, and I do like funny guys. I like funny people.
There you go.
You know, I am a crackhead.
You're a crackhead. We already established that.
Yes. And it's the whole thing with that too is like I like to laugh, right? Like that was the what stood out.
Like you have a different humor, like a silly humor. Yeah. So okay, so your Venus in Capricorn. So it says Venus in Capricorn will try to win your heart by displaying self-control, presence of mind, and responsible behavior. These lovers want you to know that they're goal-oriented, witty, savvy, and controlled. Nobody can get the best of them. They want you to see just how competent they are. So do you do that in relationships?
Wait, let's say the first 2 lines again.
Okay. They will try to win your heart by displaying self-control, presence of mind, and responsible behavior. These lovers want you to know that they are goal-oriented, witty, savvy, and controlled.
I like the witty and savvy because, yeah, I like somebody who kind of like comes across that they kind of have their stuff together, because I don't. It's the whole security and stability thing with me, I think. And so I do look for that in a partner because, yeah, like again, I don't have it, and People who are put
Well,
together.
this one,
You know?
I
Yeah.
think this is more saying that like what you display.
Oh,
I don't know. Wait.
Oh, wait. Say it again. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is how I display my love.
How you show your yeah. So Venus and Capricorn people will try to win your heart by displaying self-control, presence of mind, and responsible behavior. These lovers want you to know they're goal-oriented, witty, savvy, and controlled. Nobody can get the best of them. They want you to see just how competent they are. They like some measure of predictability in their relationships as they are cautious in love.
Okay,
That
so
makes a lot of sense
yeah, that
with
last part
Capricorn.
where it's like I am a very cautious person. But I don't know if I would want to come across in my relationship as put together.
Also, some of these, like, maybe I should look up more specifically Venus and Capricorn for women, because like they kind of have it a little bit different.
Oh, I see that.
Capricorn woman.
JP stands for John Paul.
Woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't matter as much. Okay, whatever. I was trying to be more consistent with looking at cafe astrology because, you know, it's more. Yeah, we'll just read your next part. Okay, so Venus and Capricorn men and women project an aura of competency, and their loner-like behavior can be attractive, but in a cool way.
I have been single for a long time.
Over love. Well, okay, I think this is very like a Capricorn, I don't know, personality type, is that they're not the typical lovey-dovey type of people, you know? It makes a lot of sense that they do competency and they want like a sustainable relationship.
Yeah, they seem more logical from what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they don't go gaga over love, or at least they don't express it as much. Their lovers may complain that Venus and Capricorns are a little too practical and deliberate. Certainly, they can come across as lacking in warmth and spontaneity. Truth is, they can be rather romantic souls who yearn for a partner to share their lives with. Others' images of their relationship matters to them. They are conservative and willing to commit. Venus and Capricorn people are attached to serious, goal-oriented lovers. They are a little shy in matters of the heart, but they don't want you to know it. If you like knowing where your relationship is headed, you might be pleased with a Venus and Capricorn. These people plan ahead in love, and unlike Venus and Pisces, they will let you know exactly where the relationship is headed.
Okay, so some of that I like kind of resonate with.
Planner?
Like I like to plan ahead and kind of think about where things are going for the future. But I think I don't know. I'd say I'm like a huge romantic, and it doesn't take a lot for me to show that side. Yeah.
It seems like, I don't know, the vibe from this seems more of like that character that is kind of like a bad boy, but over time you see his loving side, you know? It gives me those vibes.
Wait, I'm just reading the chat, and Roni Bonnie's like, what do you mean you're single? You have us 425 simps? You're right, I'm definitely not alone. Hi Nithya, who's a Capricorn. My Venus sign.
Venus sign.
Yeah.
What is Nithya?
Nithya is May. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm on camera and I don't remember the date. Oh my gosh, 15th. 15th? Oh my god, it has to be 15th.
You might be a cusp. Oh, maybe not. I don't think she's a cusp. She's a Taurus, though.
That sounds right. She's a Taurus. That's what she said. Nithya, did I get the date right? It's 15, no? Okay, yeah, okay. Woo! Woo! The panic! The panic!
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh.
Well, she's a Taurus. You guys probably get along because she's an Earth sign. There you go.
We are best friends.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. What were we talking about before?
Okay, yes. We were talking about your Venus sign. Pleasing Venus in Capricorn involves showing them you are practical and realistic. They want to impress you with the things they do. Appreciate their saving for a rainy day attitude, and be aware they want to show you off in a quiet way.
Nah.
So this what's your love language, by the way? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I literally just took the quiz again like a couple days ago. I don't completely agree with it, but okay, wait. I have my results.
Because this sounds a lot like acts of service. Just like by reading it.
So mine is quality time is number 1. And then it goes words of affirmation and acts of service are around 20. Then receiving gifts, and then physical touch. But like, I don't agree with the physical touch one because I feel like that should be at the top. IMO. That's a Scorpio in me.
That is really true. That's Scorpio in you, yeah.
But like, yeah, it's quality time's like definitely my first.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people like. I feel like maybe in relationships, do you value physical touch a lot, or like, are you just saying that you're a physical person?
No, in relationships. I need yeah. Like I'm fine with not hugging my friends, but within something more romantic, I think I need that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a very physical person, but like that's in general. That's like with my friends.
Like no, like I am as well, but I feel like a lot of people that I've met recently aren't. So like I just don't like touch them. Yeah.
Well, do you think you're in it for the long haul? Because I'm reading, like, I'm just like scanning about this, and some of this is kind of boring. But
for relationships,
for relationships, are you more of like long term?
Yeah. So that's why, like, I want to say like that's why I'm single, but like I take it very seriously, and I'm very picky with the people that I am interested in, because of one, I need the security, and I need to feel it safe in that relationship, and that I can trust the other person, and that is usually a very long process. So yeah, I'm like kind of picky with who I like, because I want to be in it for the long haul. I don't want it to just be like a short thing.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, I don't relate to that specifically, but it makes sense.
But for me,
you'd be more picky. Yeah, you'd be more picky with choosing your partner. It's better to be smart about your relationships than to just jump into them.
Yeah. I mean, my mom would question why I haven't been in one, and I'm like, Mom,
no,
please.
you're picky because you want to find the one for the long haul.
Yeah, well, it's like I tell her, I'm like, I could be in a relationship if I wanted to, but it wouldn't be like genuine for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom. That's great.
I'm like wondering if my mom is listening in right now.
You're like, lovely. Let me expose you really quick.
But yeah.
Yeah, so the rest of this is more about finances and commitment, like long-term commitment. Oh, here it says, however, they fear instability, and they usually have a deep fear of rejection and not measuring up, which can also be a motivator behind the strong drive to provide for a partner.
Okay, wait, say that again. I need to like pick out the words that I'm like,
okay. It says, however, they fear instability, and they usually have a deep fear of rejection and not measuring up.
That one. I'm a people pleaser.
Yes.
I'm like a huge people pleaser.
Yes.
Really, really big.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh my.
It's not good.
Guys, don't manipulate her. All the men.
All the signs of like, I'm like, I don't know like how I get manipulated. And then it's You know.
Then they come up with this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your deep fear of rejection is what motivates you to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's
Wow,
me.
very interesting. It says living up to others' expectations can also be a problem for some and can prevent them from truly appreciating the moment. So you better watch out.
Yep.
You
It's
appreciate
good to
the
know.
moment.
Good to know.
They won't run away from responsibilities or difficulties. This is largely because their visions of love are not especially idealistic, and they accept realistic and practical concerns as a healthy part of any love relationship.
Wait, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love how this is yes towards the website, because me hearing yes is like, yay, I'm right, but it's not me who's right. It's like cafe astrology.
No, but you're telling me, so I'm like, wow,
Yes.
your read
Okay,
of me, Olivia,
yes.
is so good, so spot on.
I know. I should be a professional reader.
Oh my god. Wait,
no,
what was?
pretty much it. The rest, yeah. Sorry, you want me to repeat it, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so they instinctively value effort in the long term. They won't run away from responsibilities or difficulties. This is largely because of their visions of love are not especially idealistic, and they accept realistic and practical concerns as a healthy part of any love relationship.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that because oh my god. Because I feel like you know, when you're with someone, and I think I kind of touched upon this another stream where I was talking about soulmates, like you choose to be with the other person, so you choose to either like fight or give up. And I expect like bumps in the road because people can't just like agree all the time, even though I'm a people pleaser, but like it's different in a relationship.
Yeah, you're definitely a realist in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that comes with the whole like long-term
yes,
like expectation that I have is like I'm realistic with it, right? Like I don't think that relationships are going to be always happy, and you need to like, I don't know, like there's going to be bumps in the road. I see that.
Very good. Very good reading. I feel like with this stuff,
bye,
like,
Meldy.
I am not like this. I'm not I guess I shouldn't say that I'm not into
see,
long
I see why you
or anything.
no, I see why you want to do this. Like you are interested in this to find out about your friends, because I'm like, man, now I want to know about like yours, Jamie's, and like we'll even do Eric.
I think I've made Eric download a couple of apps.
Yeah, he said you threatened him to get the cafe one, I think, or I don't know, one of the apps.
Maybe Co-Star.
Co-Star. Yeah.
Definitely Co-Star. Yeah, definitely. I like Co-Star a lot because they also like they kind of show like a general idea of like how many of your signs are in which place. So like I think I said it kind of earlier, but like if you have like a bunch of the same sign in different places on your birth chart, it shows that you might be very like strongly associated with that
sign.
Yes. Yeah. Like I was watching a TikTok of this girl who literally showed her sun, her moon, her rising, and I think there was one other one, and they were all Scorpio.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, wow, that's rare, but...
So I'm looking at mine now, and it looks like we have Capricorn 3 times. Scorpio twice.
You're in it for the long haul.
But that's so weird though, from what we've talked about Capricorns. I'm like, I don't know. Do I vibe?
Capricorns are really like realist. I don't know a ton of Capricorns, but from what I know, they're very realistic, and I don't know, they're not they're not the most fun sign, I guess.
Well,
compared
like,
to the other one?
yeah, well, what you've described so far is that they're logical people. Which I guess like I am too. Like I see that part of me as well. My friend Nithia's like, wait, there's more than just sun, moon, and rising. Yes, we talk about Venus.
Yes, girl. There's Venus,
Mercury,
Mars. I only really know up to Mars, as like in the back of my head, because Mercury is how you communicate, Venus is how you love, and then Mars is how you.
Oh, I got a foot cramp. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Those are the worst. Okay. Sorry.
No, sorry. I just heard fumbling.
I had to stand up, man. I had to stand up. Okay. What are you saying? Mars? What's Mars fighting?
Mars is how you fight, like how you argue.
Oh. Okay. Let's
3 Capricorns.
What's my Mars?
Virgos.
Capricorn.
Yeah, just like maybe as a rough overview, you have quite a few earth and water signs. Do you have any fire?
Aries and Saturn.
You only have Aries.
What's Gemini? Are they air? Are you air?
They're air.
You're air.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're learning so fast.
It's interesting. I think it's because I thought that I had like a wide variety of the different signs on here, but I'm like, oh, I think Jamie's a Libra, and I don't see no L's anywhere. So
yeah, I mean, there's 12 signs, and I think only maybe half of them come up on yours.
What is it like for other people? Like, are they generally like you get the same signs reoccurring, or do some other people have like a wide variety?
Like mine has a pretty wide variety. Like I think I have. Oh, let me check it really quick. I think I have 8 different signs.
Pisces. Yeah,
mine are kind of all over the place. I think, I don't mean to like call out Eric here, but I think his first 3, I believe his top 3 signs for his ascendant, moon, and sun sign, I think they're all air signs. So he's very
easygoing,
air energy over there. Yes,
an airhead.
Yeah, exactly.
I see that for Eric.
Yeah, exactly. So he's up in the air, like in the clouds, thinking about whatever. Not very grounded at all.
You see what he's saying in the chat?
No, I didn't. It's funny. Eric, why are you saying that? You know it's true. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I think I have, like, because I have Eric as a friend, I think I could look at his chart, but I don't know if he wants to.
No, it's okay. We'll keep it on mine.
But yeah, he's very like air energy over there. But I think you have a lot of, from what I look at, you have a lot of earth
and water. Yeah, it's from my glance.
Very interesting. Is there anything else you want to know?
My Mars.
Yes, okay. Mars. Your Mars is in
Capricorn.
Capricorn again.
Capillaries.
Wow, you must fight. I'm just gonna guess that you fight very rationally and logically. From that, just from saying that your Mars is in Capricorn.
Yeah. I don't know, because I don't fight often. So, like, I don't even know. Yeah. I definitely avoid conflict.
I relate to that. Capricorn. With a fiery Mars and orderly sign of Capricorn, natives with this position have a subdued and controlled type of approaching life. Most don't come across as particularly enthusiastic. Rather, theirs is a low-key but determined energy. I do not know what that meant.
I'd like
Okay.
to think that when I am fighting somebody, that's not the right words, but or that I am logical about it, but I don't know. 'Cause I'm also very emotional.
Okay. Here's anger. Anger is expressed in a rather cool, level-headed way with the position of Mars. Self-control is strong when it comes to expressing anger, drive, energy, and sexuality. And Capricorn is a sign that detests waste of any kind. It also fears disorderly. Oh, I cannot say that word.
Orderly?
Disorderliness and letting go. With Mars and Capricorn, there's generally a powerful need to stay in control. Thoughts?
I have no idea how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if I agree or not, because I don't, again, like, I don't, not in conflict often. I feel like, from what I know, and to be honest, I kind of zoned out while you were explaining a little bit, so you can tell me if it matches or it doesn't. But, because I was trying to think of examples of, when I have been in my friend Chris said, I don't know about this description, lovely raging at Mario Kart, hardly seemed under control. That's different! My competitive side is different, but when I'm like fighting somebody, like, or like a disagreement with someone, I feel like I tend to shut down and really take in what they're saying, and then I need to like sit on it and think about it before I come with like my side. I feel like, from my experience. So I don't know if that that matches up. I don't remember.
I don't think so that much. It says you're very cool, level-headed, and you're angry. No, I don't think that matches that much.
Yeah, I don't see that for me.
Yeah. This next part is kind of interesting, though. It says, this is not to say that natives in this position are cold in any sense of the word. Their desires are strong, but they often centered around physical and material world, all that can be seen and held. With Mars in an earth sign, sensuality is expressed in an earthy way. However, unlike Mars in Taurus, for example, Mars in Capricorn is not self-indulgent by nature. These people are quite disciplined. Capricorn possesses the ability to plan for the future, something that many other signs have difficulty doing.
So I think
I went back to the stream and you looked like confused.
Well, no, I don't remember the first part of it. Wait, okay, you need to say it again because I forgot what points I wanted to make.
Okay, it says their desires are strong, but they often centered around physical and material world, all that can be seen and held. With Mars in an earth sign, sensuality is expressed in an earthy way.
What does that mean?
I think, okay, maybe it means like a little bit like materialistic, or like they like physical attention. I don't know, because it also says sensuality, right?
Yeah.
So they probably like the physical touch.
Maybe, yeah, like that there was that.
And it says, unlike Taurus, Mars and Taurus, they are not self-indulgent by nature.
Oh, so that one I wanted to bring up because I feel like I'm a very like that's when I'm irresponsible. Is when I'm like, oh, like this is more like I will, even if I'm like me, I'm very sleep deprived, but I will like stay up to talk to somebody because the conversation is fun. Like I don't care about what's going to happen to me the next day. Like that's like me living in the moment, I guess. But when I feel like it's worth doing, like I'm like, oh, I'm having fun, so I'm gonna
personality coming out.
Yeah, you know, she's a little fun.
Yeah, I think the rest of the Venus sign basically says you're very realistic, you get attainable goals, they can be a little bit hard on themselves and sometimes on other people.
What was the other part with?
Very hardworking. Of the first part that I said?
No, of the Mars one. So after you're talking about self-indulgence.
Oh, self-indulgent.
Yeah,
these people are usually quite disciplined. Capricorn possesses the ability to plan for the future something.
Oh,
that
that
many
one.
other
So,
signs have difficulty
like, you
doing.
know how we kind of touched upon earlier how, like, for me, when it comes to relationships, I think about things long term, and normally I definitely like think of all the options and possibilities that are out there with like any situation, but I don't see myself as somebody who like plans a lot for the future, which is weird. I think I'm very like short term. I'm good at planning, but long term, I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah.
That's very deep. Right there.
I'm lost.
You're like, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I feel like most people can relate to that. Very interesting. Like, I guess that kind of contradicts your Virgo rising, though. Like, from what I initially thought of you, I was like, oh, she seems like a planner. Like, I think she has.
That's the self-doubt in me, though. That's like, I don't like planning for the future because, like, I don't know what I'm capable of. That makes sense. Yeah.
You sound like a superhero. I don't know what I'm capable of.
I'm gonna go Hulk one day, dude. Just watch out, man. Dude, I'm just gonna like unlock like some superpower eventually, and then I'll be able to like finally plan for my future.
What would your superpower be? Just
if I could choose one?
Yeah.
I want invisibility. She's shy. Okay, no, I think invisibility because like you can like I think I talked about this on stream too. I'm like, you can get away with stuff. Like,
so much.
If you want to go it's like people are like, oh, why not like flying? And I'm like, oh, because I can just like go invisible and go on a plane. Teleportation sounds cool too. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would take teleportation.
Wait, teleportation?
I want to know what people are thinking.
I don't think I want to know what people are thinking because I'm self-conscious.
See, I'm one of those people who I want to know what other people
like
think.
You talking smack? Oh.
No.
I don't know. I feel like I already have too many thoughts. I just can't imagine hearing more.
Fellow overthinker over here.
Yeah. But things would be easier. You can understand people a lot better if you had telepathy.
Yeah. Just reading your mind. I guess you would never have to really like.
Yeah, but you can't travel with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to go. I just want to get out of here. How are you gonna go to Japan by reading somebody's mind? You can't.
It also like depends on, because I've had this argument with people because people are like, teleportation is the best superpower, but like it depends on the teleportation, right? Like if you can only travel to certain places.
What?
You've been there, like
games are you playing where they're like you can teleport, but these are like the restrictions?
Well, like how are you supposed to teleport to somewhere you've never been? Like
you're thinking about the logistics.
You know? Yes, I think about this all the time.
Well, I think that's the same with me and flying. I'm like, I wouldn't want flying because I don't want to do the work. Imagine having wings, man. I'd be so tired.
What about but for invisibility though, does it make your clothes invisible?
Oh no, like you just be naked.
Take off all your clothes.
Yeah, no,
you have to be naked.
Yeah.
So then, what if you're trying to get through on the plane and like somebody accidentally like touches you? Then that'd be awful.
Well, they would just think they're going through some like supernatural experience, right? Oh, you mean like they touch like? I guess I'd have to be like real comfortable with my body. But like no one else sees me, you know?
You don't really need to be comfortable. No one's gonna see it.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter, right? Like if they, yeah, I don't know. Oh, when you have to teleport to places but still go through customs. Oh, like have a restriction like that. See, like I like like invisibility because, like, if you're going through the airport, right? Like, you can just bypass all of that and, like, you can just, like, steal food when you're...
I think I would just haunt people. Like, haunt my friends.
Oh.
All the time.
That sounds like fun. Yeah, see, invisibility's fun.
Like, just mess with
Hi,
them.
Jolie.
Like, I know that's kind of mean, but...
No, but yeah, like... the Scorpio and me getting revenge.
I'm gonna be invisible, I'm gonna break into their house.
Don't mess with me.
I'm gonna download all their files into my flash drive and expose them.
Eric's like, oh, gee, Olivia, being invisible would be so scary. I would always be on edge.
Yeah, Eric, I would haunt you the most. I think. It's so funny when Eric gets scared.
Does he scare easily? I thought
somewhat.
of your, like, in your bet, the if you lose, you have to watch a scary movie, right?
Yeah, but like the thing with me is I get like nightmares and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's why I can't watch. Yeah. That's why I like haunted houses, but I don't like watching scary movies because I'll think about it.
Oh.
I like being scared. Wait, do I like being scared? I don't know. I didn't say that, guys.
No, I think with Eric it's just jump scares. I think you can sometimes get it. Like he flails his arms around, like.
And it's funny.
You know.
I want to see that. And
Eric is a big flailer.
It's the air sign in him.
It's the air sign. It has to be. Like those arms, only air sign. Only an air sign could know. Yeah. Okay. Well, also, since Jamie's a Libra, she's also an air sign. So.
Oh, she's also an airhead like Eric.
Yeah, she's a little bit of an airhead.
Wait. Oh, wait. So we.
Oh yeah, we didn't even finish discussing the sign. That's a hot topic.
Yeah. It's fine. Okay, we'll roll back, and then I guess we'll like discuss each of this. Well, you will explain each of the signs, and then we'll end the stream there because I gotta go eat soon. Like my mom's probably gonna come home. Yeah.
Dinner.
But yeah, Jolie, we're talking about astrology.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ended with
signs of people. Yeah.
We ended with.
Sorry.
We went from Aries
I think we were doing
to Taurus,
Aries and then Taurus.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but Shelly's a Taurus. So I think your friend Nithya too. So I guess is Nithya very stubborn? She
says she can be. I've never like had conflict with Nithya. But like I could see her fighting other people if she had to.
Well, with Tauruses, they're known to be very stubborn, hardworking. Well, not hardworking, I guess I should say. They're not hardworking. They're lazy.
Oh, you just completely retracted that.
I know, because I was thinking earth sign, but they're not very like hardworking. I guess if they're on a project of some sort, I guess they'll put a lot of effort in.
Yeah.
But they're known to be people who love food. Like they're like that's like the big
You say love food?
Is that yes, the big stereotype of Taurus is that they're foodies. Like all of them are foodies. They just like to eat and nap. Yeah. They're big foodies. They love food. They're sleepyheads. They're kind of slow and they get the bad rep that they get is that they're boring. Which
that's so weird because I feel like all the Tauruses I know aren't like that.
They're not boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very reliable though. They're probably like the most reliable friend.
I see that. Yeah.
Out of all of the signs, like if you want a friend who will not tell a soul anything and to trust.
Yeah, that's definitely like Nithya. I know she's like the best word to describe her is super loyal.
Yes, loyal. 100%.
And dependable. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's why people say they're boring, because you know, like they're very the same. They're like that. I guess that's why people say they're boring, because they're like very stable.
Yeah.
And they don't fluctuate, because they're an earth sign, right? They're very
I rate them.
down to earth.
Yeah. I need that stability. Sounds so good.
So yeah, and then after Taurus would be me, a Gemini. The bad rep that they get is being two-faced. Really that's misinterpreted, I guess, because we're very adaptable.
Oh.
So we kind of go from situation or people to people changing. So I think a lot of people do relate to this anyway, though. But like when you're with the different groups of friends, like obviously like your personality,
you're gonna act. Yeah. The dynamic is different.
The dynamic is different. So it's like Geminis are kind of like that a lot. Like we're very adaptable into many different situations and can take on many different identities, I guess, in that sense.
I think it's
but
good
people
though.
Misconstrue it. Yeah, it's good in social situations. They're very communicative. Like almost every Gemini you will meet is extremely talkative. So, because we kind of run the.
I see that.
We kind of
not just of you, like another Gemini that I know. Yeah.
Yes. We kind of rule. I think we rule communication basically. So, like, we know how to talk to people. We talk really fast. So a lot of people were saying that a lot of rappers are Geminis because they talk really fast, basically. I guess a bad thing about Geminis is that they're gossips, basically.
Oh, because they talk.
Yeah, because they talk. Not bad of a gossip, I would think, but I do talk a lot. I love the tea.
I like the tea too.
The tea. Yeah, I think everyone is. Yeah.
People won't admit it, but it is interesting to listen to the tea.
It is. But don't tell me the most secretive of secretive tea, because unless you really explicitly tell me, never tell anybody this, then your tea might be in danger. So, yes.
I like people who talk a lot because it means I don't have to talk a lot.
Yeah, well, people say that we're also bad listeners, though. So,
but that's fine because I say dumb stuff. So, which is why I think I get along well with people who like to talk.
There you go. So, yeah, so we did Gemini, which is an air sign, and then we go to water, which is Cancer. I actually don't know. I don't think I know many Cancers at all. But as I said, I think
what month are they?
At the beginning, they're June to July. They're big. They're kind of known as the big crybabies. They're very emotional. The big bad rep that they get is that they kind of can't handle. They can't handle any criticism because they'll just cry.
I feel like that's me. Did I have Cancer anywhere? No. Oh.
Yeah, but my moon sign is in Cancer, so I guess I'm a very emotionally.
But yeah, you were saying before, right? Like only in private, right?
Yeah, but mostly only in private. But they're known to be very kind and caring. They're very caring. Cancers, they care about other people a lot.
Well, I think because they're crybabies, right? Like they're probably like big empathetic people.
Yeah, they're pretty empathetic.
Molly's a Cancer. Do you cry a lot, Molly?
So nice. Do you cry? What are the amount of tears that you've cried in the past day? Yeah, because people say that Cancers cry every day, so I don't know if that's actually true.
What's the app you're using again? So there's CoStar and
the Pattern.
Wait, because one of the viewers are asking, where are you getting all this info?
Yeah, CoStar is like right now. I'm like just looking up stuff like more in detail for Lovely. I was looking on Cafe Astrology.
Cafe
but
Astrology.
The app that I use myself would be CoStar And the pattern, I haven't been on the pattern a lot, but the pattern is just like you can look up certain time periods and search up other people's compatibility and compare.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we talking about? Oh yeah, after Cancer, it would be Leo because they're fire. I think a lot of people know about Leos because they're egotistical and
Strong.
confident.
Yeah.
Strong. Yeah. They're very loud. That's a big thing. So I think we were talking about it earlier, but yeah, my rising is in a Leo. So a lot of people might think that I am on first glance.
Yeah, we see that for you. By we, I mean me, but in a good way. I'm so
Yeah.
like I wish I had like more, like I would be able to put myself up where I'm like I could stand tall and just like say things confidently, but I can't. So
well, you have to learn.
All about the improvement.
I don't know, but it develops.
Yeah. I want, but, not being manipulative. Manipulated.
Yeah, no. No, manipulated. I will be your Leo to stand in the way of manipulators. I'm the ad block on manipulators. But
do you see you're the ad block of manipulators?
Yeah, I'm the manipulator block. I'm gonna block all of those manipulators.
I'm so glad we're friends.
Me too. You gotta watch out. Yeah. Another thing about Leo is that they enjoy being the center of attention or the spotlight. So if they're not in the spotlight, they don't like it. They like being the center of attention, which is kind of where they get their negative.
Yeah.
And other than that, Leos are fine. They're kind of wild. They're the partiers.
I see that. Yeah. It's like the way I remember Leos. I'm just like lion.
Mm-hmm. Why you always lie?
Why you always lie? Oh my god.
Yeah. What's after Leo? Virgos. So that was your rising sign.
Oh, I like them.
Type A.
Yeah.
Yes, very type A, clean. They like everything clean, organized.
Is this July to August now?
Planned. No, this is August to September.
August to September.
Leo was July to August. August to September is Virgo. So we did talk about that. They're very type A. They want things a certain way. People can say that they like to be like nitpicky about everything.
Yeah.
So like
that's their bad rep.
Their negative thing. Yeah, their bad rep would be kind of controlling over certain situations. And they're an earth sign. And after earth is air, so then Libra, our friend Jamie. So Libra is very I think I said this to her, but they're known to be indecisive.
Oh yeah, you said in the chat.
Yes. So Libras cannot make a decision for the life of them. Like I think I've never met a Libra that was able to be decisive. Like that was able to be decisive and
see, like Jamie says that's her, but I feel like I've never I guess I've just never seen her in a situation where she's had to make a decision.
But the reason why they're like that, like if you look at the symbol of a Libra, right? It's like the balancing one for justice.
Oh.
Well, it's because they always try to like look at both sides of the situation, try to balance it out. They try to see the pros and cons of each side before they make a decision. So that's why people kind of perceive them as indecisive, but in reality, it's more of them looking at every single aspect before they make a decision.
Yeah, I think Jamie's the only Libra I know.
Yeah, well, yeah, their big bad rap is that they're flaky. That they will not commit. They have a really big problem with commitment. Which makes sense because if they're unable to make a decision, they can't. It's hard for them to as well commit to a decision because they will see everything else that's out there. Yeah. So
don't
Yeah.
know.
I do have a Libra friend who is pretty flaky, but like she's like one of my like really close friends, but like it's just one of her traits, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What's after Libra? This is where I get fuzzy. So we did air, so it should be water, which would be Scorpio,
And me.
right?
Yeah, that's why I. Not that I thought Jamie was a
Yeah.
Scorpio, but I know like I'm the one that's after her. Yeah.
Yeah, so we did talk about Scorpio. People say they're very passionate people. We said before that
Grungy.
they will hold a grudge and they will get revenge as well. Like the emo kid,
Yep.
a little bit emotional, passionate,
Passionate.
lustful.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, after Scorpio, so it's water. Then after water is fire again. Sagittarius. I think
Yeah.
Sagittarius. So Sagittarius are adventurous, spontaneous, love to travel. I think I only know one Sagittarius, and he's exactly that. Like he is adventurous, wants to go out and do things
I don't think I know
all
any.
the time.
Huh.
So I don't really know what they're next to. Might have to look it up. It says here. Oh, they can be impatient.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I think I heard they're pretty sociable too, but this one says they have a great sense of humor and they're an energetic, which makes sense because they like to go out and do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so fire.
Next is Capricorn, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, that would make sense
because they're late December, early January.
So caps are
no cap.
Yeah, no cap. People call them Capri Suns.
Capri Suns.
The Capri Suns. Capri Suns love getting success. They love working hard and long term. They're always thinking long term, like we said.
Yeah.
Realists.
They're the logical
They're pretty
peeps.
witty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they also have a dark humor as well. But yeah, they're not as. I guess they're not as. I don't know if they're Debbie Downers, but they're very realist. So sometimes they
come across as like
party.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. But yeah, they're just thinking realistically, you know, practically. Then we have not Pisces, Aquarius. There's the Erics who flail around and I'm sorry.
The fish. The airhead.
The air. Aquariuses are known to be the weirdos of the zodiac. They're
Eric.
weird. Like, people joke around that they're the aliens, so they love to be different. They just want to be different from everyone else. They don't want to be in the mainstream. They want to stick out in some sort of way. They want to be unique. What's a negative thing? I guess a negative thing is that they're just weird. Like, I guess that can go both ways.
They're different, but they're weird.
They're weird. Like, they can just be weird. They think differently than most people. But they get along with people really well. Like as an air sign, they're pretty sociable. But yeah, they always think differently, and they feel that they're different from everyone else. Yeah. I don't know. They just want to be unique. I don't know if Eric's unique. He seems like basic.
He's a weirdo. Oh, there.
Yeah, but
that's an interesting one. That one is like, it's like the Sagittarius one, kind of.
Yeah.
Where they're just like kind of out there, like they're different. Yeah.
They're different from everyone else.
Built different.
Yeah. Feel different. Then yeah. Then the last one is Pisces, the old men. the old soul.
The old empathetic.
Yes, empathetic, intuitive, artistic, creative.
I'm just laughing because Eric was like, well, okay, I didn't know you thought I was a weirdo. Same as me.
Honestly, I don't think Eric really relates to that specific stereotype, but maybe Eric sometimes wants to be unique. He wants to be the sister.
Well, yeah, he was like, I can't believe we listened to somewhat of the same music. I thought my music was pretty out there. I'm like, no, you're basic. But no, I think, oh, if we're talking about music, like him and Jamie have very similar music tastes. It's when they were cueing music for me when I was playing Maple Story. They were like, you know this song? You know this song? Like, I feel left out.
Well, actually, I think Eric and I have, we've talked about this, but we have very similar music tastes as well. But like, I'm more on R&B. Like, we have this big overlap, but like, I'm leaning more towards like chill R&B vibes, and he's leaning more towards acoustic.
Well, I think from the songs that I added to my like songs, and you were like, oh, you told Eric about them? And I'm like, Olivia knows the jams.
Well, because him and I, we even have a collab playlist because we listen to a lot of the same artists, and like we both have discovered artists for each other that now the other person likes, you know, just as much. So we have a lot of like.
Yeah, I need to listen to whatever playlist you guys have.
Yeah, no, I think I've asked him like in the past. I was like, oh, did you tell Lovely about Kai Dreams? Or I think I was like, did you tell Lovely about Kai Dreams? And he was like, yeah, she already knew about her. And I was like, yes. Like, yes, thank God.
I like the chill R&B too.
Yes, chill R&B is 100% like how I feel.
Yeah.
Generally. Yeah. Although recently I've been getting more into K R&B a little bit. Which is, I don't know. But anyway, those are the signs.
Yeah. Are there any questions from the chat now that I guess I'm finally able to read it? I'm sorry for some of you that like didn't really enjoy today's stream, but I don't know, I found it entertaining, and it was kind of supposed to be more like a podcast type stream. Sorry I didn't really interact with people in the chat, but I don't want to be rude. I'm talking to Olivia. So yeah, it's kind of like you're listening in on the phone call. Sorry.
No, I love talking about astrology. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I hope everyone else enjoyed learning about it. I definitely, because I don't know a lot about it, you know, other than my own sign and like the few stereotypes I've heard. So it was definitely interesting to see how much of it actually resonated with me. Yeah, like
honestly,
the moon.
I'm not 100% believer or advocate. Like I do take some things with a grain of salt, but I just think it's so interesting. Like just like any personality test that
exactly
you take,
right? Like you don't really like have to take it to heart, your results and things like that, but you can definitely like if it does resonate with you and they give you kind of like tips on things to look out for, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, next we can do numerology if you want.
What's numerology? Like,
numerology is very similar to astrology, and like you need your birthday, and basically you add up all the numbers. So like you would add up like, I don't know, 1 like in your case, like you would add up like all the numbers, including your month, your day, your year, and then you keep adding the numbers. You keep adding them until you get one number, and then that's like your life path number. So
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, like
I'm
my
so
life path
intrigued.
number is 3, so I don't know. So they tell you a little bit about that, about like your general life path, and then there's other ones where they take your name and they kind of change the alphabet into numbers, and then they add all of those, and then you get like more soul numbers and stuff like that. So sometimes they tell you about your soulmate, I guess.
Okay, that's another stream. Or just like an offline conversation between you and me.
Yeah, maybe.
Because that sounds
I'm not
so
that
interesting.
into numerology, but I've only looked up like my numbers. I haven't really read too much into it, but like it's interesting.
Yeah, I want to search up my numbers too, just to like see what they say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love this stuff.
thanks for teaching all of us about it, Olivia. I hope you also had, you had fun too, kind of explaining things to me, because that was super interesting. Because I'm like, oh yeah, like I see that, but then I'm like, oh no, but that's not actually me. Yeah.
I love analyzing people.
Which is like, yeah, like I like learning about other people's personalities, because then you can see how it matches up with yours and how you can better interact with other people, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Lou.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Teaching
You're welcome,
the class.
students.
Yes.
You just got schooled with astrology. Yeah, I don't mind answering any other questions either. So, like, if even like in the Discord, like you can just ask questions about astrology.
Olivia is one of my mods, guys. So if you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord. And Liv is like, I think you're one of the few people I know that's like into astrology. So, which is why I never really explored it before, because nobody else like was really interested as far as I knew. So I'm glad I know you.
I'm glad I met you. Glad that we're friends.
Oh, and then one of the questions I said, I don't know if that viewer is still here, but they're like, oh, how did we meet? And I'm like, oh, we literally just met like a couple months ago, like maybe 1 or 2, no, not 1, but like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Playing Among Us?
Yes, playing Among Us. Yes.
So that's how we know each other.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I made so many friends during quarantine. It's insane.
I know. I actually love it. I love meeting new people. And I feel like I haven't had like new friends in a while.
Yeah, same. Which is why I was surprised that I was actually able to make quite a few friends during lockdown.
I feel like you reach an age where you kind of give up. Well, not give up, but you think that you're not going to make any more friends.
Like you're pretty like set on the people that you have in your life, right? Like you don't
exactly.
Like I think like that's my thing sometimes. I'm like, oh, like I have enough friends, like I don't really need anymore. But like it happens. Like I met you guys and I'm like, you're so cool. You guys are so cool.
No, I love all of you guys.
Jamie asked, how did you get into I love you too, Olivia. I love you, Shelly and Eric. You guys are such cool people. Just us hyping each other up right now. You're cool. No, you're cool. But Jamie asked how you got into astrology. A good question.
Oh, I think I have another friend, like one of my other best friends. She also is into astrology, and I think we both kind of got into it together. Like, she bought a book, and we were like looking through that, and then I learned about these other signs, and I was like, this is so cool, because I always love reading about me. Like, who wouldn't? So, I mean, I'm just like lovely. I love taking personality tests and stuff.
Yes.
So I think I watched probably a YouTube video or something, and I really got into it after that. Like most people.
It's fun.
Watching YouTube.
Yeah, I've been getting, oh my god, I can't speak, I'm sorry. I started playing music again and now I'm like distracted. But I saw this video on YouTube that was just like, oh, in 1 minute or less, we can tell you if you're like a left brain or right brain person. And they get you to like, okay, you need to watch the stream because I don't know how to describe this. Like you like, when you put your hands together and you just like hold it there, it's basically like which thumb is on top of the other one. And that's gonna tell you if you're left or right brained, and I don't remember which one I was. But because my left thumb is above my right, I think it's the whichever brain is the more creative one. I don't know if that's left or right, but yeah.
Well, I've been hearing things that left brain and right brain aren't really things anymore.
No. But it's fun. It's fun to just like see, right? Like, where are people coming up with this stuff?
I love this stuff. Like, if I could, I'd have somebody tell me exactly how my life would play out, and I would be like, cool. Like,
do you think? Like, I don't know if I would want to know. Like, you know that question,
like if somebody was like, oh, like, I think your life's gonna turn out like this, like, not an actual fortune teller.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To, like, tell me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm so into it.
Yeah, because like the question of like, would you want to know how you're gonna die? I'm like, I don't think I want to know that.
Yeah, because then you'd be dreading it.
Yeah, right? Or like you'd like avoid a lot of the things that are kind of like
if someone
close
said
to
you're
it.
gonna drown or something. You're
Like, I'd never be in water.
Again.
Like, would I even like dare shower? I don't know.
Lovely to just be stinky for the rest of her life.
Can't risk drowning. Never drinks water again. No beverages. It's just.
No beverages anymore.
Oh god. I wouldn't want to know because I'm paranoid.
No life at that point.
Yeah, no, like I'd just be like a sitting rock. And, okay, well, it's 9 p.m. so I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Yes.
Thank you for joining in, Olivia. I hope to have you on the lovely podcast again sometime.
Like I said before, like this seems like a talk show, and I love it.
It's Olivia's first guest appearance, guys. I'm the first TV show to have Olivia on here.
Oh my gosh. I loved being here. I love to talk as a Gemini.
Yeah. As we've discussed today. Yeah. But yeah, so from the couple comments I'm seeing, I'm not sure. People are all telling me to eat dinner, so I should go do that. But thank you all for joining today.
Yes, go eat dinner.
Have a great rest of your night. I think I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I want to stream, but I don't know what, so I might just draw. Yeah. Hi, official Rick Astley. Hello, hello. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks, Molly. Rick Astley's watching the memes. Good night, Jamie. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, I need to switch the. Okay, bye everyone. Bye. 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 Bye.